Let's check the first one. Tostitsa donated 10 euro and he wants us to check 2 of his games to help him improve as a player. What rank are you now, Tostitsa?
Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes.
We're playing Morales. Alright, that's a hero I haven't seen you play before. I'm super excited.
I'll be right behind you. Let's get going.
You took the safest level 1 talent, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. I would personally go for the grenade this game, but life support is a standard general, very valuable talent. Nothing wrong with this one. Bronze 2. Very nice. Much better than Bronze 5 last time we checked you up. That's 3 divisions within the Bronze division. 3 ranks. I don't know, but that's definitely an improvement, I would say. Slow but steady. So you guys have a Illidan Soul Lane and a Stitches main tank. You're healing the Stitches very nicely. Hopefully gonna change to Illidan soon. Okay, not bad. Convection Katie, how can you love? Yeah, Convection Keltos is not a bad choice versus their team. They could be pretty stacky around the Deathwing and they're generally heavy range, so I don't mind the Keltos choice. I feel like Stitches is definitely not a great tank this game though. Versus their team. This void is. Okay, Tostitsa. You healing the Stitches. Maybe use a grenade. Yeah, there we go. You can't really do much, 8C zone you out. I did the Mage Adventure puzzle in Hearthstone, could not do the first 8 puzzles, so I just looked it up on the internet and I feel stupid again. I think I did all the puzzles and I might have looked some of them, but it wasn't much that I have looked at. It was mainly most of the final ones on each class, I think. But I've completed every single one of them, so. Pretty sure the Keltos doesn't finish the Convection quest here in Bronze. Well, we shall see. I'll be rooting for him. Convection, in my opinion, is gonna be a huge value this game. I don't get why tanks into so hard into. I don't get why tanks into int so hard in war ranks, and if they aren't 1v5ing the whole game, they get pinged a lot. I mean, don't listen to other people's ping and try to be intelligent with your tank decision making, I guess. Tostitsa went for the Cellular Reactor, which is a talent that I wouldn't suggest him, because it takes him to press an additional button, but I guess it could be nice for him to start practicing pressing the one button. Since he's been struggling doing it for the cleanse abilities and other support. I guess for some self-survivability here, it would be very nice for him to start practicing that reaction timing on an extra button. I think it's fine. As long as he actually uses it more than once this game, hopefully. Does Morales have a shield breaker talent against Phoenix? On the grenade. Yes, on the level 13 talent you have the EMP grenade, which destroys up to 400 shield. Which is indeed gonna be very nice versus Phoenix. Right, that was a good try to heal the Keltos there. Unfortunately, I'm not sure why you were in this position here specifically, Tostitsa. You should have definitely been staying around there. Safer into your team and closer to them, I know. Not the best position this team fight, I would say. Hello, Dempaman, then Donnie. We're looking at a Tostitsa replay review here for the people coming right now. Already not the best start for him, but we're gonna keep monitoring his gameplay. That was a nice shield there on the stun. I liked it. Good reaction. Vanadium plating, in my opinion, yeah, definitely the choice this game versus the 8 systems. It's gonna be fantastic. You got stuck into a very bad spot, Toastitsa there. He did use the one button for the self-heal. Very good. Very nice one there. That's what we like to see. Hopefully Tychus goes all in for the Steam draw. Yeah, that could definitely be a possibility. You could also Steam draw Illidan since he's playing a Battered Assault, Hyper Kill Illidan. Try to, you know. Now, Toastitsa, this what you did there was not good. Going to solo lane as Morales and letting your Tychus die is definitely not what you wanna be doing. Illidan, you should have let Illidan take care of this. So, second mistake here on the map, in my opinion, for your Toastitsa. You should definitely improve that decision making a little bit. Big tip for Morales, your healing beam heals you. So when you heal someone at full HP, it doesn't cost energy, free self-heal. Yeah. You could put it on a minion. You could heal this guy on full HP to get some self-heal. I don't think you need to. I mean, it's a wall cooldown, so I guess you can do it now, but in general, try to save it for drastic moments. I would say this rotation was a little bit exposed, but I don't think you need to worry about this that much here in the bronze rank. But nice, very nice save on the Keltas there, with a good armor timing. If you're not sure where to be, you can never go wrong to stick to your AD carry and keep him safe. Yeah, true. Stay with your team or one of your assassins. That would be fantastic. Now, I feel like Toastitsa, you could have definitely tried to prioritize Tychus over your own survivability here. And potentially save him. And potentially also with insane reaction to interrupt the Mosh a little bit before the end. But, you know, I'm not gonna keep it too hard away from you on this situation. It is what it is. But in general, I feel like your positioning is definitely a little bit concerning. And a little bit too deep for my taste. In every single team fight I've seen you, you're always kinda... I mean, not behind. You know, you're always kinda in the front, which I'm not a big enjoyer of. When Steam drawn, okay. Yeah, it's more of a hang back tank, so. But you kinda need to hang back as well, you know. As a Morales. Let your carries move a little bit more forward instead. Okay, you definitely shouldn't have taken that damage there, my good sir. I know you were trying to shield the Tychus. But, you know, try to not do that next time. Now, Gorge on ATC, I don't think this is very good in your team. Is stacking next to ATC, which you, especially you as a Morales, shouldn't be doing for a potential Mosh on top of you. Thankfully, he didn't do it. Again, you're a little bit too forward there, Toastitsa. Like, you were the most forward after Illidan from your team. Which you don't wanna do.
Well done,
Tychus drill with trade build, I do think it makes sense as well. I like going that myself. Still you can still give adrenaline to Illidan, so that's fine.
Tiggles. The enemy has defeated our Punisher. Hot damn, we are good.
Yeah. Tychus with... See? Convection Keltus completed already, Toasted. He is doing top damage. Literally the MVP of your team at the moment is Keltus. I do think Odin might have been a better choice this game as well. But... let's not focus so much on the Tychus decisions, you know? Doesn't really matter too much to me. As long as he is able to do something damage, which he hasn't been able to that much. 19k. Toasted's a very deep position again. You're right next to your tank for some reason, and you shouldn't be in this type of position. Thankfully, they let you go without dying. Stay away from the Deathwing, be careful. Oh, the fear into the Junkrat bomb, yeah. I mean, it is what it is, but then your initial position took you so low on the HP there already. You had to waste your one. You just cannot get end up being in this frontal Morales positions because they're costing you a lot of your HP. Well, you don't need to chase around Stitches even if he is half a HP. Only do it as a last result, you know. Otherwise you end up getting engaged like that, which is worse for you. Okay, Toasted again, you're in the front there. This is just very bad position from you, my good sir. Heal, you're not using your Q, my good sir. You could have Q'd the Keltus or a minion for some self-sustain heal there and just take Phoenix together, but again, bad position and bad reaction there. I'm really not satisfied with this. Yeah, but you shouldn't be here at all. Like, you cannot have the Junkrat trap as excuse. You should be like behind your teammates here, and you shouldn't even step on a Junkrat trap to begin with, you know. Very overextended there. You need to stop getting baited to healing people that are not that big in danger, or at a very big cost of your own survivability. You can't really be expecting any peel from Stitches, so he needs to stay behind. Expecting a Bronze Keltus to peel for you, you kind of need to take care of yourself and have your own self-responsibility, you know? Like... okay, that's a nice shield timing there, I liked it. Keeping a little bit better position this time around. You definitely want to use Adrenaline, potentially on Tychus right now, because Illidan is too far. This is overextending again a little bit in my opinion. Thankfully the enemy teams are a little bit low, so they're not gonna punish me. You don't need to always save the Adrenaline for the Illidan Toasted. You're in a position where you could have buffed Tychus and he could have melted those two much faster there when you were in this position, but you didn't take that reaction. Instead you were tunnel vision on the Illidan again. I think that was a mistake. You had to do a more intellectual decision in that situation with the Tychus. Bedside manner. We didn't go for the shield break. Which is like, fine. I mean, percentage damage into Deathwing. But, you know, first of all, you kinda don't really wanna attack Deathwing most of the time as a Morales. Possibly. Because you end up getting feared, you know. But, I don't know, let's see how much auto attack value you're actually gonna get with this talent. No, I know the damage of bedside manners, but again, it's potentially costing your positioning, which you already been suffering quite a lot as a Morales. You are a top deaths on your team, which shouldn't be the case in my opinion. It's better to let someone die than you dying, because then all of your teammates are gonna lose their healer. I think that was a bit of an unnecessary ultimate. I think the Decker was gonna die anyway, but that's fine. Not the biggest mistake. You don't always need to steam Tychus only because of Odin. You do know he's an auto attack hero, Toasted. And he can do massive damage with his straight, which the percentage damage of his straight is increased with the auto attack speed as well. So don't give me this excuse, I didn't adrenaline him because he's not Odin. You had to use your intellect in that decision, in that situation. My good sir, and you know it very well. Yeah, movement speed for Tychus as well, because he needs to stand a lot to reposition in attack. No, if they're focusing, I mean, it's normal that they're trying to focus Morales, but it is not normal for you to get out of position and die. Again, getting hit by the mosh pit there, not very good, my good sir. You should have stayed a little bit further away. You're way too forward again in the enemy team. Like, this position is very bad again. Why are you in the most deep place here and not here? Again, every single team fight you have been in a bad position besides this top shrine. I'm very disappointed with your positioning, my good sir. What do you think of my 16? It's fine. Definitely can help you stay further behind your team with this talent and extra cord. But for some reason you're in front of your team with the extra cord range, which doesn't make any sense. So please, Toasted, start using your intellect with your positioning, because I'm starting to get a little bit flustered with you, my good sir. Yeah, but for him to use his mouse to click on the right, he first need to intellectualize that decision making in his head, engage his brain, and then use that mind reaction into his hand to give command to his hand. But the command is never gonna be given if he doesn't think about it. Do you understand? Level 20 went for the hyperactivity, which is fine. No grenade for Mosh, it is what it is. As long as you don't let anyone die. Toasted, so you just ran into the fucking Junkrat trap and you fucking died into all the enemies like a fucking noob, man. Are you kidding me? This is insane positioning. You couldn't have done any worse with your positioning in this team fight. You literally moved as close as possible to the mosh pit, potentially running it, and then you fucking ran into all enemy ultimates. Are you fucking insane? Interrupted my ass. The only thing you're still
Please use
interrupted
this
is your
intellectual
fucking death
potential
streak
right now, my good
of
sir.
6 deaths, my good sir.
Pulse steady. Life signs stable.
I've been patiently trying to be reasonable with this Joker for the past 20 levels. But this guy doesn't stop making the same mistake. Look at this guy. How are you getting stunned by ATC? Look at where your team is. Why are you there? Oh. Run. Don't stop chasing Illidan. You're gonna die here. Just run. Oh. Let Illidan do his thing. This is bad, man. Very bad. Where is the peel?
That's one problem dealt with.
Acceptable.
What do you mean start again? Was that a JoJo reference? Or is this guy flaming in Spanish or something? He said merda, which I think is very unrighteous. I thought he was gonna get taken out here as well. He had no business to be there. He just needed to steam drone Illidan and get the hell out of there. Where is the motion interrupt? Huh? Don't stay in the Junkrat. Oh man. Again, every single Junkrat ultimate. You're just running into it, man.
A testament to my
Yeah, well, keep the fucking grenade out of cooldown if your team is getting up into the mosh pit every single time. You should be the savior of the mosh. So stop spamming your grenade.
a fine hero.
Acceptable. Keep it up.
Again, you ran into a Junkrat trap, into a Junkrat ultimate, and you almost got discombobulated. Why? Why are you checking this bush?
Annihilated. They will miss that form.
It's getting rough. I'm pulling back for a bit.
Our core is under attack. Our core is under attack.
Kidding? He did go back for the defense, which is a good map awareness moment. But everything else up to this game was shit. Besides landing a couple of shields. His positioning bad. His grenade usage bad. His ultimate steam drone, more than half of the time, bad. Ay, ay, ay. There it is, the grenade. Okay, good. The first motion interrupt I've seen in this game. Ay ay ay. And he used the steam drone on the Tychus this time, which he seems he have learned the lesson from last time, which is a minor improvement. There is definitely still potential. Besides this. Being so deep as a Morales getting caught by the death metal.
Assail their core.
Should be our target.
No, Toasters shouldn't be chasing around Illidan into death metal. Illidan is not even WoW. He's like 80% HP. Like,
On my way.
healing numbers less than Deckard. I'm not very happy with your performance, Toasted.
I knew you had your
Not very happy. I'm gonna rate your Morales today a 2 out of 5.
MVP.
I hope you come back stronger next time with what you're gonna show me.